From the hallowed grounds of Fenway Park, the show has an AL East matchup. It's the Turtles and the Eagles. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi, and we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a 3-game set. They've split the first two, and regardless of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. And the right-hander with the good curveball, Nolan Ryan. Singing the numbers he's racked up in his career are almost unprecedented.
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
All right, ready to go here. And stepping in is the speedy Johnny Damon. 0-1. The wind and the pitch. And a good eye there. The wind of the pitch. On the corner for a strike, and the count is 1-2.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display, and this guy's out there on the hill.
The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. Got him swinging.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He made him pay for that one, and just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. 2 pitches, 2 swings, that one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. No, this thing was hooking down the line the entire way. We knew it was going to be close, and bang, right off the left field pole. That was a pretty swing, and he found a way to keep his hands inside just enough to keep it fair.
Stepping in, Lou Gehrig. First offering, misses the mark.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And it's 1-1.
Goes without saying, one of the biggest legends of the game here in Gehrig, probably the greatest first baseman of all time.
That misses the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike. In 1929, Gehrig slashed 300, 431, 584. Not too bad, right? Well, that was maybe the worst season of his career. Tells you about what kind of player he was. In for a strike. Now it's 3-2.
And Gehrig only drove in 125 runs in that subpar 1929 season. This guy was an RB.
There's a swing and a drive. To the warning track, makes the catch. Let's take a look at our lineup. And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, Shawn Green.
Well, he's been incredible recently, Boog. Last month, his on-base percentage was over 500. It's just ridiculous, man. I don't think my on-base percentage was ever 500 in a month. This guy's so disciplined as a hitter. It leads him to finding good pitches to hit, and he's got the patience to just take a walk as well.
Shawn Green in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. The 1-0. And there's the strike. And a curve is down and in. Green checks his swing. Appeal down to third. Nope, he held back. And the 3-1. And there's ball four.
Ball four. Take your base.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
And now it's Manny Machado. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. Swing and a miss. That's strike one. The pitch. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Bichette makes the grab, and that's the inning. One in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. It's now 1-0. Back in Boston, and on the hill, Logan Webb. What do you look for here?
Well, this guy had a bunch of wins last year, and I'll tell you what, as a position player, when you've got a pitcher that's going to go out there, take the ball, and put you in a position to win, for whatever reasons, you're relaxed, you enjoy playing behind him, but you also are able to score for a guy like that, and that's who he was for his team last year, and I'm sure they're hoping they get more of the same this season.
And now here's a speed threat, outfielder Eric Davis. The wind of the pitch. And there's the strike. Chris, Logan Webb, a Northern California guy, but he grew up a fan of the Oakland A's. He grew up going to both teams' games, Giants and A's, but his dad was an Oakland fan, so he loved the Tim Hudson, Bobby Crosby, Stephen Vogt teams with the Oakland A's. The 1-1. On the ground, right side. Whips it to first on the run. And a quick out, number one. And let's take a look at the lineup. It features a great veteran presence, Paul Konerko.
Well, he's just been a consistent and dominant power threat throughout his career. I mean, over 400 career home runs. I mean, that just doesn't happen to an average power hitter. This guy's been elite, and we'll see as he continues if he's going to make it into Cooperstown, into the Hall of Fame.
Xander Bogaerts stands in here, takes ball one low. Line drive, base hit, right center field.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Dante Bichette getting ready to hit. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. In there for strike one.
Well, I can relate being from the Bay Area. I tell you what, warmer games in Oakland than they were in San Francisco, and that can help you become an A's fan a lot faster because it gets awfully chilly in San Fran.
Bounce to the right side. It's through for a hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
A couple of singles back to back. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
So one out with two aboard. Paul Konerko digs in now. Hitless in the first two games of the series. He's 0 for 8. Pitch misses inside. Ball one. Bogaerts over at second. Bichette over at first with one away. And another ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Next offering is fouled back. Now a swing, and Konerko launching this one deep to left. It bangs off the wall. One run's in. Now the second run is in, and a 2-1 ball game now.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
So digging in, Brooks Robinson. Good power, not great in the OBP department. And that's in there for strike one. Still only one out here in the inning. And ball one. Here comes a pitch. And a count 1-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Kicking in the front though, yeah. Say you about that action, we know that's a front though, yeah. Say you make the trap jump, that's what's up, bro, yeah. If you really with the city, say what.
So 2 down now, and here is Taylor Ward. That one's in there, 0-1.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Strike 2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Next pitch just misses, and that's ball 1.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
That one not close, and that's ball 2. Righty delivers. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Right past his coach, headed for the plate. And they put the tag on him for the out. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. All set for the start of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to him. Joe Mauer. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Ryan back to work. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris. And it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup. And I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
The pitch. And a swing and a miss. And there's one down.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, it happens.
Ty France now at the plate. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. And a pitch. France checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And he held up. Next pitch is outside.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
One down, base is empty. There's the strike.
Full count.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. First offering, and it just misses. Francisco Lindor, a guy who's won multiple Gold Gloves and a Platinum Glove, multiple All-Star appearances. Mr. Smile, what do you think of when you contemplate the player Francisco Lindor?
Just a special talent, both sides of the ball, both sides of the plate, equally a force. And one thing about Francisco Lindor, you talk about that smile, he's also got some good sense. If I'm a catcher, love it when he comes to the plate because he's got all kinds of different colognes that he wears and sometimes mixes them.
Base knock right field. Anthony Santander at the plate. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Lindor off of first with 2 away. Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2.
At the belt and fires. That misses, and a count 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
And a 1-2. That one hit to right. Bichette in position. Makes the play, and it's out number 3.
Yes, never stop me from being a good wager. I get respect.
Back here at Fenway Park, bottom of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. And the pitch. There's a strike.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Here's the 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Righty to the plate. And that's a strikeout looking. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Thairo Estrada to the plate. And the first offering is not close. And the right-hander deals. And a ground ball to first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
And here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. 2 for 6 so far in the series. We have a guy after Tommy John surgery changed his arm slot a little bit. He ditched that 4-seam fastball, went with the sinker, and he's turned into a ground ball machine. And now 2-0. And that misses off the outside edge. Eric Davis waiting for a turn at the plate. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. That's in there. And it's 3-1. The other way. Green makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back here in Boston, on to the 3rd inning. Here's the center fielder, Johnny Damon. The pitch. Damon measures 6 feet 2 inches, a member of the 2000 hit club, and he was a 3rd-round pick in 2023. Next offering is downstairs. And a swing and a miss there.
Nothing but curveballs so far in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for, because you start wondering if he'll keep coming with it or if they'll try to speed you up.
He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Davis makes the grab, 1 down. Here's Christian Arroyo. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Now 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a pitch. Rolled over to 3rd, and foul ball. Kicks and deals. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And the righty deals. Got him looking. And there are 2 down.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Garrick in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1.
That's hard hit on the line. Bichette tracks it down for the out. Back inside Fenway Park, set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here's a big power threat, Eric Davis. And he deals to 3rd. Sends it to 1st. 1 up, 1 down.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Sander.
Now here's Sander Bogarts now. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Even though Bogarts at the beginning of his career signed with and then played for the Boston Red Sox, His favorite player growing up was Derek Jeter, and that's why he wore number 2. On the ground, into the outfield, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
The right fielder, number 10, Dante.
One down. Now it's the right fielder, Dante Bichette. Singled and scored his first time. Runner on the go. That's a laser base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
One away, runners at first and third. And here is Paul Konerko. Doubled his first time up. On the ground, could be 2. Lindor to second, and that's 2. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left. On to inning number 4. The Eagles have the lead, 2-1. On to the 4th, and now the right fielder, Shawn Green.
The right fielder, Shawn Green.
The pitch. He swings and fouls one off.
You know, this group of hitters doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Left-hand batter waits. In the air, out towards right center. And there's one away.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Here's Machado. Flied out his first time.
It's 0-1.
And now the 0-1. Lifted in the air, right field. Bichette hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, catcher.
Here's the speedy catcher, Joe Mauer. Went down on strikes his first time through. In there for strike 1.
Not sure if he was expected for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
The next offering misses, and 1-1. On the ground to third. Over to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning.
I travel by car, town to town, city to city, trying to reach the people and sell my CDs. This is my grind, it's what I...
Bottom of the 4th, now the third baseman, Brooks Robinson.
Third baseman.
This guy makes great contact, one of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate, and there's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. And now 1-2. And now it's even up. Slider misses outside. And a pitch. On the ground, right side. The throw to first. Robinson retired.
That's what a good sinker is designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Taylor Ward will hit next, and he's already singled in this game. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Anything in particular stand out to you as far as moments at Fenway Park?
Wow, you know, it's unfortunate because I remember as an Oakland A's player, we were up in the series against the Red Sox 2-0. All we needed to do was close out a Saturday night ball game. We went extra innings. The Red Sox won that ball game. And then Sunday, they pushed the series by winning Game 4 back to Oakland for Game 5. And unfortunately, they won Game 5 as well.
Fouls one off. 2-2. That was 2003, and the Red Sox would eventually get their hearts broken by Aaron Boone, but end the curse a year later. Next offering in the dirt. 3-2 now. And a payoff pitch. Slice the other way. That's a base hit.
Now batting, second baseman, Andres.
So man aboard. Here's Andres Jimenez. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that's outside.
That's the ball.
The pitch. In for a strike, and a count 1-1. And a strike. The pitch. Swings and misses, struck him out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Move to first, and he's back in there. That one down the line. They take the force out. Inning over. And we're back here at Fenway Park. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Ty France. Ryan back to work. That's a strike.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Foul ball. Kicks and fires.
Ball.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. You want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Righty to the plate. And a weak ground ball to the left side. Robinson throws to first in time. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Now batting, the shortstop, Francisco.
Here's Francisco Lindor. Single to right in his first trip. And a foul ball. Strike 2.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end, trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Next pitch is outside.
It's a good take.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And 2 away now.
Pretty simple plan of attack on the mound right there, huh?
Yeah, nothing but fastballs. They just kept putting down the number 1 and letting it fly. I like it.
Yeah, me too. And I'd love to hit against that. But, of course, when you're in the box, you think he's bound to change speeds on you at some point. You're just kind of locked up, sort of like reverse psychology.
Now, Anthony Santander. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Johnny Damon, the next to hit. That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1.
Right-hander kicks, deals towards first. He handles it himself, and that'll do it.
Wild, wild child fighting before she hit the block. Body grown, full grown, and it's never out of stock. Can you match it? Never met her match it. Talking about some.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
And it's fouled away. There's a strike.
0-2.
And here it comes.
Ball, that's outside.
Ground ball right side. Garrett steps on first for the out.
The center fielder, number 44, Eric Davis.
So up next, Eric Davis. This guy has turned into a beast. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. There's a strike.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
Pitch is in there, and that is strike 2. Hard ground ball, base knock.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
And here is Xander Bogaerts. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Bogaerts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. throw, and he dives back in safely. Davis at first, one gone. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Bounce to third. Zips it to first. Bogart's retired.
The right fielder, number 10, Ncaa.
Now it's the right fielder, Dante Bichette.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
That one the other way. Pulls up, and that's in there for a knock. The run comes in from second. It's 3-1.
Well, it was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get into scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
Two outs, runner at first. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Paul Konerko. Drove in 2 runs on a double back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Good eye
That's
right
the ball.
there.
1 ball, no strike.
Next one misses, and it's 2-0.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
And a pitch. Out to short. Lindor zips it across. Inning over. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit, and this is now a 3-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show.
Let them know that you the baddest. I ain't never seen the baddest. Let them know that you the baddest.
Now it's the second baseman, Christian Arroyo. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
Ryan back to work. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Well, these guys need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
On a strike, the pitch. They say you win.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering is fouled back. The wind and the pitch. And there's a ball. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Lou Gehrig getting ready to hit. And Gehrig hit cleanup for that famed Murderers Row lineup as the Yankees were rolling off 1 World Series title after another. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Gehrig hit behind Babe Ruth in those Murderers Row days. They both have tons of power, but their home runs had much different trajectories.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
While Ruth hit these high towering fly balls out of the park, Gehrig just crushes line drives into the stands. I mean, he hit absolute bullets.
The 1-2. And a ball evens the count. Got him looking. 2 down. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Sean Green. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. There's the strike.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Next pitch inside. Going to count 1-2. Two down, nobody on. That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. In the air, left field. Ward running hard to get it. Nice grab on the run. And that is that. Nothing doing here this half to the bottom of the 6th inning. The Eagles on top 3-1.
Bringing blessings when I move. Special, I'm an essence, I'm a groove. I'm lessons, I'm written law, thoughts, food. More than.
Welcome back. Leading off, Brooks Robinson.
Leading off for the
Robinson
Eagles,
goes 6'1",
baseman,
27 years old, and he's a former All-Star Game MVP. In the air, left side. Santander in pursuit. 1 down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch
The left
away
fielder,
and
number
wasn't able to
3,
stay closed.
Taylor Ward now at the plate.
So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. We bought standing room tickets, and then the next night got a chance to see the Red Sox clinch the East against the White Sox in that sliding catch in the corner by Tom Verdansky. The Red Sox would end up losing to the Oakland A's in the playoffs, but that's one of the things that I'll think about in terms of memories from going to college and going to Fenway. Jimenez up to the plate for the 3rd time as he looks at 1 down low. Check swing, went around, and the count 1-1. The line to kick the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Offense held in check there. We're through 6 full. The Eagles lead it 3-1. Back now at Fenway. We go to the top of the 7th. Manny Machado up to the plate.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seemed to help. Never helped me.
And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, catcher, Joe Mauer.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Joe Mauer. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller. Good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
That's a ball.
That one off the mark, and that is ball 1.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game.
Here comes a pitch.
Hey, 1-1.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Makes a nice running catch. And there are 2 outs.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up, he'll find a hole.
So now here's the DH, Ty France. Ball one there. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Raleigh Fingers, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Peralta, the lefty, warming up as well. And the 1-0. High fly ball, shallow right field. Bichette makes the grab, and that'll end the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Andrew Wantz.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Tyro Estrada digs in now.
The designated hitter, Tyro Estrada.
The wind to the pitch. Swings and misses. 0-1.
You know, this group of hitters doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Despite having 9 hits in the game, the numbers don't exactly jump off the page in terms of exit velocity. Nearly half have been traveling less than 90 miles per hour off the bat, but they're finding a way to get it done. Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. Looped that one in there for the knock. Definitely got that pitch on the outside of the cap a little bit, but he made it work for him. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now Francisco Alvarez. Just off the inside edge.
1-0.
In for a strike, and a count even 1-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Blake Taylor is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Nobody out, runner at first. The next pitch misses. It's 2-2.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. Machado tossed to second, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
The center fielder, number 44, Eric.
So the lineup flips over, and now the center fielder, Eric Davis, 1 for 3. Pitch misses there. 1-0. And downstairs.
That's the ball.
That one close, ruled a ball. 3 balls, no strikes. There's a strike. Gets the call. 3-2 now. In the air, foul off first. Garrett has this one sized up, squeezes it, and that will end the inning. Back here at Fenway, and now the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Francisco Lindor.
And the pitch. In there at the knees. And it's 0-1.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
The 0-1. popped up. Konerko on his way over. He makes the grab, and there's one down.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
The left fielder, number 25, Anthony.
So digging in,
Santander.
Anthony Santander, 1 for 2. This to third. Robinson tosses across to first, and a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, the center fielder, Johnny Damon.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the center fielder, Johnny Damon. First pitch doesn't find the zone. That's towards center. And that is that.
Okay, I stay away off the map like I done relocate. Cooking other bars, I made like 20 flames. Just place my level and now I'm a renegade. Living life on it is my real estate.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Matt Moore. This is his first appearance of the season. Here's Xander Bogaerts.
Leading off for the Eagles, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
And a pitch. And that's in for a strike.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
0-1 now. And that's down and away. Next offering misses, and it's 2-1. And now the lefty. And that one fouled off. The 2-2. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Everything came together for him. I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Now here is Dante Bichette. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Bogaerts stands at second with no outs. This one popped up. One away.
Now batting, first baseman, Paul Konerko.
Now here is Paul Konerko. First pitch, and he just misses. Bullpen activity starting up now. Blake Taylor is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Runner at second here, one gone. So 2 balls and no strikes. Appears they're working